Hello truckers and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. We are continuing our career mode here in the Volvo FH Classic. Looking for a flatbed over here that has a load bound for another town in Germany. Yep, here we go. Let's get over here, we'll get ourselves turned around. And then we can look out the back, let's get our steering aids turned off, get ourselves put into reverse. And get ourselves lined up with the trailer. We'll take a look at the load sheet, the quote load sheet, and the truck and trailer here in a second. Just get ourselves hooked in. There we go. That'll work. That looks good. All right, so our load is aluminum ingots going from Frankfurt up to KASSEL, or I don't know how you say that, Kessel or something like that. Staying in good old Deutschland. Let's get out here and look at our truck. Beautiful paint job on our Volvo Classic. Hauling these aluminum ingots, and that's pretty much all we have to say about that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves out of this lot here, and we'll get on the road and you know, make some money. I've done a lot of videos today. I'm trying to get a weekend in here, so I'm getting towards the end of my Oops, I'm getting towards the end of my focus here. Let's see. Can I see that light? No, we'll back up a little bit so I can actually see. There we go. Now I can see when that happens. So I'll be back when the lights die. I'm going to sit here and make you wait for this. All right, here we go. Finally getting out of the yard here. Let's go ahead. Oh, I need to get my steering aids turned on. That might be why I ended up hitting that wall, because I forgot to turn my camera steering back on and I couldn't see what I was doing. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? We need to make our way from here out onto the road. Find something to talk about to pass the time as we go through 3.5 hours of in-game time, which is probably going to turn into, like, you know, 15-ish minutes. I don't know why I'm being so jerky with my steering. Get ourselves to a stop, hopefully, so where we can still see the light. I'm trying to get good stops where I can still see the light, but be close enough to the, because there's no light ahead. A lot of these lights here in Germany, they don't have a light out in front of you. They're just over here to the side like this. So I mean, maybe they do that to prevent you from just you know, pulling too far forward or something. I don't know, but it's kind of frustrating because I'm used to having lights way out in front of me on the other side of an intersection. It makes it very easy to see. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you know why they do that? Why do they put the lights only right there like that? Is it intentional, or is it just something they decided to do and it stuck? Okay. Need to get around this roundabout here and then onto that little area over there. And then hopefully we're on the freeway. Get ourselves back up to 80 kilometers an hour and be all set. Oh wait, hold on, this is having me get off. I'm jumping the gun, as I always do. Alright, off we go, getting on to the freeway. Oh yeah. Gotta claw our way up this hill, though. Come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get up there. Left turn. 80 kilometers an hour. Pump that bad boy back up there like that. And now we're basically in cruise control mode. If I can stay in my lane. Kind of would help. Kind of want to... I forgot I turned off my horn keybinds. I shouldn't have done that. Would have been nice to blow our horn through there, but, you know, well, it is what it is. Got quite a long way to go, it feels like. How many kilometers is this run? 217. I guess that's not like a crazy amount, but it's far enough that I'm looking forward already to getting to the end of it. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of videos today, trying to, you know, make it so I can be off for a couple of days for the weekend, for our what we have a weekend. Our weekend is in the middle of the week, but I try not to record on the days where my wife is off. But at the same time, I kind of like to keep my schedule up if I can. It seems most weeks I don't bother with it because, you know, I guess it doesn't hurt to have a couple of days where videos aren't necessarily posting a lot. But I don't know. I had a lot of extra time today, and I'm like, well, let me try to keep the schedule up. It's also because we're getting very close to 1,000 videos, so I'm kind of excited about. Excuse me. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm gonna hit the 1,000 video mark for the channel. Start slowing down a little bit there. That felt like that was gonna be a little bit too fast for comfort. Ideally, we should be fine going back around this part, assuming that... Why is this such a... Wow. Okay, that's a very unsafe merge right there. That's the second time I've come across one of those, too, in this series. Okay, I actually do need to make a change to my control setup because even this is a little uncomfortable after a while. So I'm going to go grab my controller, change some settings up, and I'll be back when I'm ready to do that. So give me just a second. Oh, okay. I gotta fix the steering controls. Hold on. a little much for the controller. Steering sensitivity. Yeah. Let's put this at like that, and then we'll put the steering non-linearity at like that. I generally put these in about the middle there, so doesn't need to be that insane. There we go. That's more manageable. Okay, cool. And then we can put it back on the cruise control there. Oh, much better. Now I don't have to hold my arm up anymore. I can just let it kind of hang out in my lap and sit here comfortable. Well, okay, if it will. Am I having a problem with my dead zones and my controls? Ugh, you guys are killing me with this stuff. So let's put a 5% dead zone on everything. Hopefully, yeah, I think it's detecting my controller because there wasn't enough of a dead zone in there. So can I get my thing now? Yeah, I think my brakes were automatically tapping because there wasn't enough dead zone in there, and it was canceling my my cruise control. So yeah. I need to get over. Oh, no, move out of my way, please. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I just need to be able to... I need to have the freedom to move around, and as nice as it is to have a realistic setup for your steering and all that kind of stuff, at some point you gotta be like, I don't want to sit this way anymore. There's a reason why when you go on long trips you look forward to getting out of the car. I don't know that I want to simulate this that much. I mean, if I had a real steering wheel and all that stuff, with the shifter and all that, maybe, but not if I'm doing it this way. I just want to kind of want to relax and just enjoy the ride. And it's much easier to enjoy the ride when you're not physically uncomfortable. Down to 2.5 hours, so that's cool. Come on. Stay to the right. The only thing about using my controller here is that it's not as precise as either of the other methods, so it's just a little bit more finicky. Especially because it's an old PlayStation 3 controller, which, you know, has lasted the 20 years that I've owned it, and it still works great. So, you know, what can you say about that? This is an original PlayStation 3 controller that I bought with the PlayStation when I bought it like 20 years ago. I mean, I don't even know if it was out 20 years ago, but I'm just saying it was around 20 years ago. I've had it for a very, very long time. So, you know, it's a really high quality controller when you're still using it 15, 20 years later, and it still works great, connects great. I have it wirelessly connected via Bluetooth to my computer. They just don't make things like this anymore, and it sucks. Everything's cheap and is meant to break soon so that you'll have to buy another one. I miss the days when people took pride in their products and actually, you know, put things out that lasted for a long time and were good enough that you wanted to keep using them for a long time. At some point, businesses just got really short-sighted and forgot that, you know, people are much more interested in people will be much more interested in buying your product if they think it's a good product rather than you just making it so that, oh, well, it broke, I guess you need to buy another one. I think a lot of people, especially if they know that the product is going to last, would be willing to pay more for something if they know, hey, I'm going to have this in 20 years and it's still going to work. But we've all gotten used to the cheapy stuff, and we've gotten used to just throwing things away all the time. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that that's the direction that we've all chosen to go. Maybe one day we'll get out of it, but I don't know. The convenience of being able to be like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to mess with it. Let's just get rid of it and get another one. It's very hard to ignore. Trying to be as smooth with my steering inputs as I can be so that I'm not jerking it around like I usually tend to, but it's just driving with a thumbstick is a little bit awkward when you're trying to be precise about it. It's one thing when you're playing an arcadey type game like Grand Theft Auto or something like that where precision isn't really that important, but in something like this you really need to have some fine control or you're going to be all over the place. But this is my last trucking video for today, so kind of excited to get this load. I'm feeling like a real trucker. I'm feeling similar to the way a real trucker feels at the end of their shift, where they're just like, I want to get this thing dropped off and done. I think this is my 6th trucking video today, because I'm trying to get videos scheduled on my channel a few days in advance, so I can just, you know, continue to have regularly scheduled videos without a break, but then also just have a couple of days off where I don't have to do anything. So even with something as easy as recording for YouTube, it's not. You still need a little bit of a break. You still need to get a little bit of a break. And I think with the number of videos that I'm posting today, I'll be pretty close to the 1,000 video mark, but not quite at it. So that when I come back, I'll be fresh and enthusiastic and ready to go to hopefully, assuming I haven't miscalculated, to hopefully do something, at least make a mention of marking it as the 1,000th video, if not doing something special. I don't know. I need to sit down after I'm done recording for the day and figure out which video it is going to exactly be my 1,000th video. And if it's not any of the videos I did today... Oh, I think we're going to have some kind of roundabout or something here in a second. Not sure what's going on there. If it's not any of the videos that I've done today, then I might schedule a live stream or something and, you know, try to mark it that way. Just get on for like an hour-long live stream and play like The Hunter or something. Play Call of the Wild for a little bit. I think we're getting off to the right here. Get off over here. So I'm not sure. I need to sit down after I'm done with all of this stuff and kind of figure it out. But I mean, 1,000 videos for any channel is a pretty big milestone, regardless of how long it takes you to get there. I know I got there pretty quick because I've been posting 5 videos a day, but I mean, 1,000 videos is 1,000 videos. They're all between 20 and 30 minutes, so you do the math. That's a lot. It's a lot of recording time. It's a lot of recording time to put into something like this, but I'm hoping it's going to pay off. I'm hoping it's going to be coming. I'm hoping that this rigorous schedule that I've been doing and the volume of videos that I've been producing, and hopefully the increasing quality of the content that I'm putting out there is going to pay off and turn into more and more subscribers, more and more channel members, more and more, you know, income. Because at the moment, I've been doing this for free for a very long time, and I'm kind of ready to start getting paid, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of ready to start getting paid. So hopefully that's coming up pretty soon. I mean, I appreciate the gentleman who has decided to join my channel as a member. You know, he is a very important first step towards that. So I don't want to downplay the importance of that, but at the same time, it's like I need more people to decide to take that same route if I ever want to get to the point where I'm, you know, making a reasonable income. So we have 60. We're down. It still says 33 minutes, so I guess we're not quite as close to it as I thought we were. And we're obviously relatively close at 33 minutes, but we're at 22 kilometers away. Alright, well I guess we're going to go ahead and pause the video here, because waiting at lights is boring. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and make it through this light, so let's get our turn signal turned on, get ourselves turned around this corner here, watch the trailer, and up the hill we go. I have to say, while the controller version is by far the least accurate and the most twitchy, it's definitely the most comfortable. I can just kind of chill back in my chair, move my body around, swing in my chair like a little kid, and just, you know, put myself in whatever position I want because nothing is dependent on adjusting my body to a control. The control goes wherever I put it. So, I don't know, especially for, you know, all these repetitive videos, until I can get to the point where I have the kind of gear where people are going to actually like want to watch me driving like some of the other channels do, I'm probably going to continue leaning towards the controller because it's just, there's too much, it's too comfortable. It's too comfortable to be able to just kind of chill like this. Here we are. Castle is where we were trying to go. We do need to slow down to 50. I slowed down a little bit too much, but it's kind of hard to judge the braking in this. Let's get over here. Did I make it out of that lane? It looks like it. I mean, I'm a little bit close to the edge of it, but it looks like I made it out of the lane, so it's good enough. It's good enough. Oh, but then I'm gonna have to wait on this guy. Come on, go, go. Don't make me sit at the light. Don't make me sit at the light, please. And I really don't want to get a red light, a freaking red light infraction because you decided to stop. Super frustrating when they do that. All right, we're almost to our destination. We'll go up there, get this thing dropped off. Another light. These lights are killing me, guys. These lights are really killing me. Well, and then the big problem is that I can't stop way back here so I can see the light, so I have to pull up here, but then I can't, like, I have to, what, wait for the, I mean, I can kind of peek around there and see that the light is red, and then when it goes away, I know it's green, but it's like, you guys really need to have the lights out in front like that. This is really ridiculous. Alright, we need to get up over this way. What is, I don't even know, what is the speed limit here? 50? And of course I have to sit and wait at this light now because there's no turning on red in your part of the world. That is an unfortunate situation, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it is this way for you. And now we have to sit and wait for the light again. Oh, joy. But at least it didn't make us sit here and wait for that long, so that's not too bad. It's always nice when they make it quick. So I guess we're pulling into this lot here. I'm gonna kind of go wrong way through here for a second. And then that's our drop-off loading area, or our drop-off area. Give ourselves a nice wide swing around. And okay, we'll get all of our turning aids turned off. Get ourselves locked in here. You know what? I'm just gonna fix it this time. I think I overestimated my turning there just a little bit. Perfect. All right. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more viewers. Because the more the merrier. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you will be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to my videos as soon as they're uploaded, along with a few other perks depending on the tier that you choose. So be sure to click that join button and check out the perks available should you decide to become a contributing member of the channel. Again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you had lots of fun, and I'll see you for the next one.